But today, I've got a brand new scanner that is basically a under $50 scanner, does graphing, does a lot of functionality for real time, and we're going to take a look at it. It is this, the EDIAG, what is this, the YA201. And I'm here to give you a quick rundown and overview of what this thing is capable of. Of course, it's going to allow you to do diagnostic of your car. It also allow you to look up DCT code. So if you know what you're working on, of course, you go into this, you check, do you want to go generic or do you want to go like, what do you have, an Acura or an Alfa Romero? Pick your vehicle of choice, and then after that, it'll ask you what is the trouble code. And you can enter it in, and it'll give you information there. That's pretty nifty. Although I like the fact that I can go in Diagnostic and it'll look it up basically for me, I believe. Other functions, if we go back and do the right thing, go down here, it'll allow us to check battery, so we can do that. It'll give us the current voltage at the top, 12.5 volts, our maximum, our minimum, and then of course down here, what our seconds are currently. So that's pretty cool. Let's head back. I keep it the right button to go to the right, but right button is enter. So in our settings, we can do different things like select our language, our unit, data logging, a self-test for the unit itself, and our system info. So that's pretty cool. Let's head back to our main screen and jump into some diagnostic and see what it's capable of doing. You'll also notice how fast this thing is operating on this particular vehicle, and I assume on most vehicles. I mean, this thing is just light years faster than even my Foxwell 650 Elite that I've reviewed on my YouTube channel in the past. But this thing is pretty cool. So we've got see what this is all about here. Monitor okay. We've got 8 monitors that are okay. Ignition type is Spark. That's pretty cool. If we hit back, it allows us to go into the ECM or the PCM. Hit forward again, and then we get even more data. A little bit of a weird way to, go through and get into these menus, but not terribly hard to figure out with a little bit of trial and error. Now, the nice thing that I love about this is, of course, you can read your codes. So if we have any pending codes, for instance, I unplugged one of my engine components, and I got a misfire on my cylinder 1. That's stored in there. I could clear that if I really wanted to. In fact, let's hit enter and see if we can't clear it. Well, of course, we can't do that, but we'll be able to erase our codes here. So let's do that. You want to clear your trouble codes? We'll be able to do that in the future. But also, let's go through and see that we can do live data and be able to graph it as well. Hit enter, select different things, and then back to jump into what we want to graph. So we can do things like check our RPM, our VSS, our tire pressure, I believe, TP, I don't know. Engine coolant temperature, that's a pretty good one. What more we got? So, not much. So let's hit back. RPM, of course, is down to 0, being our car is currently off. Go to our coolant temperature, right now at 81 Celsius, and no minimum or maximum change in there. It'll probably go down because the car was running a little bit, and it's just getting back down to temperature. But I like the fact that I go through here and graph these things in real time, record them, play them back, all of these different things, get information about the vehicle itself, and much, much more. Even an O2 sensor test and component test. So pretty cool, a lot of functionality in this simple little scanner. This again is the EDIAG YA201, and you guys should check it out.